Well, good morning. I think we'll go ahead and get started. It is certainly an exciting day, and before I make some of my remarks, I just wanted to do a couple quick introductions. We have Marion McDermott from the Kearney Chamber. We'll save you two for later. We have Bob Lambers from the Kearney City Council, and we're very pleased to have State Senator Galen Hadley with us today. So thank you all for coming. Like I said, it's a very exciting day. My name is Scott Sullivan. I'm President and CEO of the Nebraska Credit Union League. Our organization serves as the advocacy organization for Nebraska credit unions, of which we have 79 and over 445,000 members. And like I said, we're extremely excited to be here today to announce the winner of the $25,000 Save to Win grand prize. Nebraska was the second state to successfully implement the Save to Win program in an effort to positively impact the savings levels of consumers. Under the leadership of State Senator Amanda McGill and the support of her colleagues, including Senator Hadley, the Nebraska legislature passed legislation in 2011 allowing Nebraska to introduce the Save to Win program. This nation has a long history of savings. Ben Franklin famously told his countrymen that a penny saved is a penny earned. Yet despite Mr. Franklin's admonishment, savings has seemed to fall out of favor with many of today's consumers. Not that long ago, the national savings rate actually dipped below zero. More recently, as the current recession has taken hold and frightened Americans about their economic security, the savings rate has begun to climb. While we do not know if this is newly rediscovered emphasis on savings is a fleeting response to economic uncertainty or a permanent shift in behavior, we do know the need for American families to save is more important than ever. Savings have and will continue to play a critical role in insulating people from financial shocks and helping them make important purchases. We believe the time is right for Americans to turn to a savings culture, both to shore up household finances and strengthen the nation's economy as a whole. The Save to Win program is one way to help kickstart consumer savings. The Save to Win product is built around a one-year federally insured share certificate that allows account holders to earn chances to win prizes by making deposits. A $25 minimum opening deposit is required. A maximum of 10 entries, $250 per month is allowed per participant. Although there are no restrictions on additional deposits, the share certificate pays a dividend rate which is established by each participating credit union individually. Only one withdrawal is allowed per year, a measure which is taken to encourage sustained savings. Each certificate holder must be 18 years or older and a member in good standing of the participating credit union. State law requires that deposits must be made in a credit union located in Nebraska. In the 12 months since we announced the launch of the Save to Win program, 10 Nebraska credit unions have opened just over 1,600 Save to Win accounts, totaling nearly $2 million in additional savings. That is an average of $1,200 per account holder. For credit unions, the Save to Win program is a way to help break what is becoming an American family cycle of poor financial behavior by encouraging lifelong savings habits. For consumers, it is a program that allows them to overhaul their financial lifestyles and improve their financial futures by adding some excitement to the discipline of savings. Again, we are extremely pleased to be here to announce today's $25,000 grand prize winner. With that, I will turn it over to City Councilman Bob Lammers for a few words. Bob?
Thank you very much. I am Bob Lammers, Kearney City Councilman, and on behalf of the Mayor and the City Council and all the citizens of Kearney, I'd like to welcome you here. Also, I want to thank the Nebraska Credit Union Association and Key Federal Credit Union for this promotion. It's a great way to get people to save. The Save to Win promotion has been very successful statewide, and I'd also like to congratulate the winners, Laverne Brickner and his wife. As a councilman, I'm also an advocate for the city of Kearney, and would just like to put a little plug in for the people that live and work here. It's a great place to live and work. There are few cities in the state of Nebraska that are growing at a 2% rate for the last 10 years as Kearney has, which is a tremendous accomplishment. We have a new $60 million addition at the Good Samaritan Hospital. We've had a large addition to the library put on. We've also had expansion to over 10,000 people leave our regional airport every year for the last 6 years. The new Eunice Convention Center. Mead Lumber's building a new facility in Kearney. We have a new tech park that's been built. Cashway is added on to their facilities here in Kearney. So we've got a lot of great things happening in Kearney. We're very appreciative of that. And we also have wonderful places to visit if you have time to do that. So we would appreciate everybody taking that time to do that. On behalf of the city, I just want to again thank everyone for this promotion. It's great for the city, and we hope the Brickners invest their money in Kearney. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Now I call on Senator Galen Hadley for a few words. Senator?
Thank you for allowing me to be here. I'm a little casual. They gave us a day off today, so it's kind of a nice day. To put this in perspective, this is 2 years and 1 month's salary for me. Just to let you know how this all works out. This is 2 years and 1 month's salary for me as a legislator. This is great. I was here when we had the kickoff of this, and we talked about what it was and what was going to happen. And then have the winner from Kearney, I think is just super. It was great to be a part of the legislation that was passed to allow this to happen. I appreciate Senator Amanda McGill for carrying the bill. I certainly supported it at the legislature. Just a quick second, I truly do believe in the importance of credit unions. In a former life, I was at the University of South Dakota for 20 years. I served on the loan committee for the credit union, served on the supervisory committee for the credit union. I was president of the credit union for about 7 or 8 years. So I really understand what credit unions are about, and I understand the niche that they fill. And they fill a niche that our normal banking system doesn't do as good a job filling. So that's why we need credit unions. And I think this program just highlights how important credit unions are. What a hole we would have in our financial system if we did not have the federal credit union system. And the fact that the credit unions are basically run by the people who are involved in the business or plant that is involved in the credit union. I just think it's a great system. It's a system we need to encourage. It's a system we need to grow. And the $25,000 staying here in Kearney is just absolutely great. I hope they spend it all, and with the multiplier effect, it'll make a great deal. Thank you very much.
For those of you who don't know, Senator Hadley was just elected chairman of the Revenue Committee, and you've been hearing a lot about the governor's tax plan, and so I'm sure he will guide that, even though the governor's kind of backed off that a little bit. Senator Hadley is responsible for guiding all the tax policy through the Revenue Committee, and we certainly do appreciate the long days and long nights that you'd put in working on that, Senator Hadley, so thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce before I do that, there's another credit union president here I'd like to introduce, Dee Schreiner from Kearney Federal. They also participate in the Save to Win program, so Dee, thank you for coming out and showing your support. With that, Cheryl Montgomery, the president and CEO of Key Federal Credit Union, has the lucky winner. Come on up and tell us a little about it.
Thank you, Scott. When the program first was announced, I knew right away it would be a perfect fit for the members of our credit union. It enables members of all income levels to participate. And that's basically what we have for our membership. And currently we have about right around 133 members who are participating in the program. and they to date have saved right around $155,000. So congratulations to those 133 members who didn't win, because you are still winners. You have managed to save, even if it's a little bit at a time. You haven't spent the money on a lottery ticket, you have saved. So kudos to you. And without further ado, I want to introduce our winner, who can't be more deserving of this prize. And when Brandon called me to let me know that we had the winning member and then who it was, I think I was probably just as excited as Vern and Deanne were when I made the phone call. All right, so I was close.
Close second.
But I've known Vern and Deanne for quite some time, and I've known him through our church as well. And I know they are both very loving and caring people and give a lot of their time. So that's, I just truly feel that they couldn't be more deserving of this prize. So, and I do believe I'm going to have Vern come up and say a few words because he is a very strong advocate of credit unions as well. So, Laverne Brickner.
First of all, I didn't know this was going to happen. I wasn't going to say it. And if I had known we had a state senator and a city council, I would have brought a list and got him in a corner. So. The one thing that sticks out here is I got interviewed by telephone last night with the Kearney Hub, and the one question he asked is, what advice would you give people who, as far as saving money? And you don't necessarily have to put in $25, $30 to save the win, just saving whatever you can and just letting it go, and it adds up. But as far as this is a fantastic program here, and I have to give my wife all the credit, because it was one of those deals where she said, hey, sign this, and so her name should be on there. But I just couldn't go anywhere else after being with Credit Union almost 30 years. These folks out here are like family, every one of these people that are in our offices in the credit union, I can walk in if they're not on the phone and just say, hey, how's it going? How's your day going? It's like having a family. And for anybody who isn't involved in the credit union, get them in there if you can, because we got to keep the credit union. They're just great. I don't know what to say about it. It's like walking into another family member's home and saying, here, take my money. Something like that. But I really do thank the credit union for having this Save the Win. And I thank our speakers, the senator and Headley and Mr. Lammers for coming up. And I didn't realize it was going to be this important. But thanks for dressing up there, Senator. Thank you very much. Well, I don't get to sit down yet.
Everybody come on up. It's going to take both of you to hold that. Come on up, everybody. Senator, Chamber, we're all going to get on there. It's a big check. Shake my face in it.
All right, so you guys just want to say a couple quick words about winning the money? How do you?
Well, I just wanted to say that my wife's name, or my name is on the check, but actually my wife did all the work. So I had my name on the account, but when we got married, she kind of took over, as normally happens. The wife takes the finances, and so she saw this Save to Win. She goes, I think we're going to do that, and I'm between commercials going, whatever. So she finally came over. Cheryl called us and said, you guys won the $25,000. I went, oh, nice. What's $25,000 for? We're talking, I had no clue. So she did all the work.
Do you guys have any plans with the money?
Well, actually, like I said, we already talked to the tax man, so we're going to lose a big chunk in there. But I think she's considering maybe a little cruise.
I've never been on a cruise. That sounds like an awesome idea.
But after last week in Carnival, I don't know. But I think we're going to put the balance probably is going to go on the house, I think. Get it paid off all the faster.
As far as the Save to Win program, any quick thoughts on how that benefits credit union members and how it helps people save money, especially if they aren't used to saving?
To me, it was easy to do because whenever I cashed a paycheck, I just automatically put $25 in the Save to Win, and so it was very easy to do because I didn't miss it.
And it's going to continue. So, how do we get some other people involved with it? Any incentives that you might have for those people?
I'm thinking just seeing this should get quite a few people in there to do this. One thing I wanted to say when I was at the podium and it didn't come to me then is that more and more companies are starting to do away with their 401s. They're not going to have that program much longer, and it's going to be up to the people to save for their own retirement. And like she just said, if you take it off the top and put it away, you don't miss it, and it adds up faster than what you think. I don't want to tell you what we saved just during that period, but we saved a little bit of money.
That's good. Well, congratulations to both of you. I hope it is great.
Yeah, we're going to continue to do it. I mean, we're going to continue. It's a great program, and we're just going to continue to save. So
I wasn't sure we want to do it again. I told her if we win again, that'd be embarrassing. You're going to think it's rigged or something. But yeah, it's a great thing.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, sir.